Hey, it's Grover with Old Ones with Dice. So it's been a year. This is going to be a combo video, 200 subscribers and year-end wrap-up. I wanted to throw something out there just to tell you where we've come from and where we're going in the future. First off, I'm approaching 200 subscribers. You know, on one hand, I'm like, I kind of would like to have been more than that, but realistically, with the limited amount of content I've been able to put out in this last year, I can't believe I'm actually at 200 subscribers. That kind of blows my mind. Um, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed, who's followed this channel, giving me words of encouragement, thumbs up, comments. It really means the world to me. I can't express enough what it means to me. Um, in the last year, I've started with just a camera I had laying out. I've upgraded my camera capabilities. I've learned a lot about how to do that. Right now, you know, we've gotten our first affiliate accounts. So right now I have affiliate accounts through Amazon, through Noble Knight Games. And you've probably seen some of those links for Amazon products. And people have actually followed those links and they've bought stuff. It doesn't bring in a lot of money, a couple bucks, but it's a start. I mean, you guys have been really generous. Thank you. Um, I've done some live streams. I've been learning how to use OBS to manage those live streams, learning how to do video editing, which is, man, that learning curve on that has just been something, and I appreciate you guys watching me stumble. And, sometimes I get it right. Sometimes like it doesn't work out. If you watch any of my live streams, you're going to see like, oh, I guess there's no audio in this video. Oh, well, it's getting better every time I do it. So, I've gone through and looked at where are my subscribers coming from. And there's three big areas. The biggest is probably 3D printing. And I just want to make it clear. This isn't going to be a 3D printing focused channel. I'm a mini wargamer first and foremost, whether that's classical miniature war games like Warhammer 40K, or some of the combo games like Cthulhu Death May Die, where you're playing more of a board game with miniatures. I love that, the tactile feel of having miniatures on the table. 3D printing ties into that incredibly, whether it's printing your armies, printing accessories. So there will always be talk about 3D printing. And there's some things we're going to be doing coming up. I'm putting together a video kind of outlining how I come up with settings for my printers. It's kind of a process, and it's a little different than a lot of other people do. I have a little bit different focus, and hopefully it's helpful to people, but it's probably not going to be perfect. I'm not going to say it's the best way to do it, but it's how I've done it, and it works for me. So you can stay tuned for that. Probably going to do some videos highlighting sources of STL files. I get asked this a lot, right? Where do you find files? Where are you getting these? And so I have a number of Patreon accounts, so I want to do some videos highlighting the amazing work that's being done out there by the 3D modelers. Some of those files, they're just amazing. They come in, they're pre-supported, they're ready to go. Plug and play in my printer, and I get new stuff. A large batch of you guys have come in from Gaslands content, and I had started to do a series on building this vehicle. I did the first video on it. I actually filmed the entire process of breaking that car down, building that car. Unfortunately, that video is terrible, and I just don't think I can salvage it. So I'm going to restart that series with a different vehicle. I have a Michigan team that I'm putting together. There will be some Gaslands content coming up. I also have some ideas in terms of kind of exploring some of the other scenarios in Gaslands. Turnip 28 is another area I know a number of you came in from. Turnip 28 is probably not a game I'm going to get to the tabletop much. As far as I know, there's only one player in my area that actually has any Turnip 28. And those models are kind of unique to that setting. I mean, I guess some of them you could probably run in Sludge, possibly in Silver Bayonet. But for the most part, stuff you make for Turnip 28 is going to stay in Turnip 28. That said, I love that environment. I love the models that they put out with their Kickstarter. I've been really having a good time printing those models, putting them together, and painting. They kind of get pushed to the side for games that we're playing more on the tabletop, but you're definitely going to see more Turnip 28 stuff coming up. In fact, right on my desk, I still have these guys. Been working on them. Let's see, you're going to see me referring to my notes here because there's a lot I want to go over. In the upcoming year, yeah, live streams. So I really want to get into a schedule of doing live streams. I'm thinking right now, tentatively, probably like Tuesday craft day, maybe sometime midday, just sitting down and like, what's on the table today? What have I been working on? And just, film me doing that. And if people want to jump in and tell me what I'm doing wrong, give me some advice, I really love to see that community build up a little bit more, get some people in on those. Right now, I've been very inconsistent with it, so I'm not surprised that I don't see a whole lot of people coming into the live streams. Though I do have a few people that, have jumped in, and the comments are great, and I really appreciate it. I'm also looking at doing possibly like every other Sunday afternoon, some sort of live play. Currently I'm really into Demon Ship from Blacksite Studios. It's ideal. I can play it right here on my crafting table. I kind of put together a dual camera setup, which you might be able to see if you look back to my live streams. You can see a couple that I've done so far. I really enjoy that, having that ability to just kind of spin it around. It's a small 6x6 board, and I can just do that solo. I'm also working at getting the necessary audio equipment to be able to do some bigger groups, 2-player, 3, 4-player setups, play some games. We've been having a lot of fun with Star Trek Ascendancy, and it's a really fun game. A little bit more into the board gaming, but you know what? It's a lot of fun. And when we play it, there's a lot of banter, a lot of people negotiating, a lot of people trying to get other people to betray different people. I really love games like Cthulhu Death May Die, which is a great game. It's a good visual game. So I'm going to see some playthroughs of those. So unboxings. So right now you can see behind me, I think right up here we've got Violent Dark. Still in the box because I want to film opening it up. There's another piece of the Battle Systems terrain. This is a cardboard pre-colored cardboard system. This is kind of a modern system. I have an idea for a scenario for Spectre Miniatures or some other modern, skirmish game. Let's see what else we got down here in the corner. You might be able to see it. I've got the latest version of Batman, the miniatures game. Again, need to open it up, get that stuff painted. Go over here. I found a copy of Carnival at one of the local stores. Grab that up, and I don't know, how much that's going to get to the table, but I love that idea of 17th century Venice with monsters. It's a really neat game system, and so we're going to see some of that. And again, like I said, there's going to be some MDF build tutorials coming up. The first of which actually showed up. That was from Death Ray Designs. Amazing system, how quickly the order got to me after I put it in. But I wanted to thank everyone. If you've made it to this part of the video, make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, why not? Just hit the button. You'll see more of me. Give me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Any sort of interaction like that obviously helps the algorithm, but more importantly, it really means the world to me, knowing that what I'm doing, someone appreciates, someone likes. Until next time, this has been Grover with Old Ones with Dice.